So now that Season 4 has been out for a couple of weeks, I have got some of the best guns for Modern Warfare Zombies that I've used in the last couple of days. As always, when I make these videos, though, guys, I would love to hear your favourite guns that you're using right now in the comments below. Let me know which weapon it is. Let me know the exact class setup that you use, because you never know. I might pick one of you guys. I might go and try your class setup out and give you a shout out in the video if I do go ahead and try it. So please, in the comments, do let me know your favourite gun. And like I said, add all the attachments to the comment as well so I can see exactly what it is that you are using. But I'm going to go through my 7 favourite weapons that I've used pretty recently that I think you guys would also enjoy, that just make Modern Warfare 3 Zombies either fun, really easy, and they're just ridiculously broken weapons. And we're going to be starting off, guys, with the M4 aftermarket part. As you guys may know, they did add a 50 cal round aftermarket part to the M4. It's basically a fully automatic 50 cal round sniper. It's not the craziest gun in the game. It's not got the fastest TTK in the game, but it is a bit of a fun gun to use. It's something completely different. Like, having a fully automatic sniper rifle is something we've not seen in Zombies so far. So for me, this is on the list simply because it is actually just fun. It's a little bit different, and it gives you a different playstyle for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And it is also still pretty strong. As you'll see from the gameplay clips in the background, you're going to be able to drop zombies and bosses pretty quickly with this. It does do a nice amount of damage, but like I said, it's just a little bit different and a little bit more fun than some of the other guns you are going to see throughout today's video. But quickly, before we get any further into any of the classes, guys, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to channel notifications, turn on to miss any more Zombies content that's coming your way. Of course, we've got all this Black Ops 6 leaks and stuff coming out now, so you don't want to miss any of those, because I'll be making videos on as much as I possibly can. And make sure you do like the video if you do enjoy it, because it does really help me out. But next up, guys, is going to be a new weapon that did come with Season 4, and it is going to be the Superi 46 SMG. When I tried this one out, I didn't know what to expect, but luckily for us, it's actually a very overpowered weapon. It's got a great TTK, really nice mobility, and overall, it's just a very fun gun to use, and I think you guys will really enjoy this one. Like I said, it is brand new into the game, so if you haven't already got it, I definitely recommend you unlock it via the Battle Pass, get it leveled up however you enjoy to level your guns up, take it into Zombies with a class setup that I've got, and this thing is going to absolutely fry. It's really good against the bosses. Like I said, it's got great mobility, it's got a really nice TTK, it can slay zombies, good against high value targets, and overall, it's just a very well-rounded SMG, and one of my favourite SMGs that I have used for a while. And like I said, guys, this list is in no particular order, so don't think just because I'm going to get to the end of the video, that's going to be the very best one, and if it's at the start of it, it's going to be the worst. These are just 7 of the guns that I've enjoyed using in the last couple of days on Zombies, but for me, the Superi 46 is definitely going to be the next gun that I do enjoy using. After that, guys, is going to be the M16. The M16 has always been good in Zombies. As we all know, if you do pack a punch the M16, it does become fully automatic. Or you guys can go ahead and put the aftermarket part on it that does also make it fully automatic as well. It's entirely up to you. Whichever way you do want to do it, works absolutely fine. I personally really enjoy it with the aftermarket part. But when I made the video with the aftermarket part, a lot of you guys said that you actually prefer it without the aftermarket part. So you guys can pick whatever you do want to do. If you want to go with the aftermarket part, I'll show the class setup with that on screen. But if you don't want to use the aftermarket part and you just want to go in with the normal M16, you can do so. Just take off the conversion kit and add a different attachment than what I am running on the class setup that I have showed you guys. But the M16 has always been a fan favorite. It's a very strong weapon. It's got a great TTK. It deals with zombies, bosses, high value targets super well. And overall, it's probably one of the best assault rifles in Zombies and has consistently been one of the best assault rifles in Zombies. If you haven't used the M16 or you've been sleeping on it, I definitely recommend you do give it a try, because like I said, it's a very well-rounded weapon. It is one of the best ARs in the game. It has dominated Zombies for the entirety of MW3 Zombies being out, so I definitely recommend you give it a try if you haven't already. Coming in after the M16, guys, is going to be the crossbow. The crossbow is a really fun one to use. Again, adds a slightly different playstyle to using an assault rifle or an SMG. Gives you that explosive rounds on the tips as well, adding a little bit more extra damage. Once you pack a punch it, you do also shoot 2 bullets at once, I believe it is, and you do get a lot more ammo, and it's just a very enjoyable weapon. Once again, I do really enjoy the crossbow. And again, it's just really good for taking down bosses. This is where the crossbow is going to really thrive, especially Mega Abominations. You can just fire 3 bolts that are going to be explosive rounds into the eye of a Mega Abomination. As soon as that eye opens up, it's already going to be doing the damage, blowing up, doing the damage there. It's then going to do collateral damage to the zombies around the bullets, and it's just a very good weapon. And again, like I said, it's going to add a completely different playstyle than what a normal SMG or assault rifle or something along those lines would. So the crossbow for me is a very fun one. I do always like to go back to the crossbow every now and then, play a couple games of it, because one, it's just fun, but 2, it is also a very usable weapon. Like I said, it's going to take down bosses very easily. It's going to take down hordes of zombies very easily, because like I said, you can shoot at the floor. Their explosive tips are going to blow up and do a whole bunch of damage to the zombies around that bolt bolt as it does blow up. So I definitely recommend the crossbow if you've not already tried it out. As you would have seen, the class app is on screen. Once again, very, very fun one. One thing I would say with the crossbow, if you do have it available, maybe do run mags of holding so you haven't got to reload all the time. But yeah, for me, the crossbow is really, really nice. Like I said, once you pack a punch it, you do get more than one bullet at a time, so you haven't got to reload after every single shot. Very fun gun to use, very overpowered weapon to use, and has been very overpowered for the majority of zombies being out. After the crossbow is going to be the striker, guys. The striker did actually get a recent buff in zombies. I think it was towards the end of Season 3, and after that, it's just become very, very good, become a very well-rounded SMG. Great mobility, great TTK. Not the strongest against the bosses out of the weapons that I've showed you, but in terms of slaying zombies, this thing is going to slay them absolutely rapidly, going to get through the zombies' health so quickly. And again, the striker is one that I think you guys are going to enjoy. Like I said, against the bosses, it's not the strongest on this list, but in terms of taking out zombies, it might be one of the best on this list. It takes care of hordes of zombies so well. So maybe if you're in a squad and you know you've got a couple teammates that take down bosses very quickly, you might just want to run this to be able to take care of any of the zombies that are around. But for me, the striker as an SMG is again one of my favorite weapons that I have used. Now, coming in after this, guys, is going to be the Jack Warden's aftermarket part, which is the aftermarket part for the Mark II Lockwood, which is, of course, a Modern Warfare 2 gun. And these things are absolutely ridiculously broken, especially if you do stick the Dragon rounds. Especially if you do stick the Dragon Breath rounds on this at the moment, because as we all know, Incendiary rounds are completely busted. Go ahead and chuck that on it, and it's going to make it even more overpowered. But overall, the Jack Wardens for me were a very fun class. I really enjoyed using them. The one thing I will say with it, if you are going to use it, I probably would run mags of holding because there is a lot of reloading with this gun. But if you haven't got mags of holding, it's not the end of the world. Just make sure you got speed cola, and that is going to get the job done for you. But the Jack Wardens, again, slightly different to an AR and SMG. You've got basically two shotguns in your hand. They do crazy damage. They take down bosses super quickly, and overall just a very broken gun within this game. Like I said, if you can put the Dragon Breath on it before that does get nerfed, go ahead and do that. It's going to make it even more overpowered. If you put Dragon's Breath on it at the moment, it's going to melt everything, like literally destroy absolutely everything. But if Dragon's Breath does get nerfed at the time of you watching this, it's still a very usable class. Use the class setup that I've showed you within this video, and if you guys want to use Dragon Breath, just take off one of the attachments that I was using and chuck Dragon's Breath on it, because at the time that I used this, I didn't have Dragon's Breath on it. But yeah, if you guys have got that now, go and put Dragon's Breath on it because it is ridiculously broken. And finally, guys, is going to be the Holger 556 with the aftermarket part, and this gun is absolutely nuts because we put the Incendiary ammunition type on it. And when I tell you this melts everything, it melts everything. It makes the tier 3 zone feel like a tier 1 zone. It makes the Dark Aether zone feel like maybe tier 2 at a very maximum. This gun is just absolutely nuts. You are going to drop Mega Abominations, Manglers, Mimics, Disciples in a matter of seconds. Zombies are one shot in the tier 3 zone and maybe 3 or 4 shot in the Dark Aether zone. This gun is just absolutely nuts. And this gun is so good because of the Incendiary rounds. So if you guys have got a favorite assault rifle that I haven't mentioned, or a favorite LMG or something like that I haven't mentioned in this video, you can go and put the Incendiary rounds on that gun and it's going to make it just ridiculously broken. So don't have to use the Holger necessarily. I did use the Holger 556, so I think it's an amazing gun. I think it's very overpowered. But like I said, if you have got a favorite gun that you can put the Incendiary ammunition type on, go and put it on. I guarantee you right now, it makes the gun that you're using just miles better than it already is. And if that's already your favorite gun, it's going to easily become your favorite gun because it is going to be so broken with Incendiary rounds on it. So make sure you definitely do go ahead and chuck those on and give Incendiary rounds a try if you haven't already. But for me, guys, those are the guns that I've been using recently. They're the classes that I've been using. I think they've been very fun. I think they've been great, and I think honestly it gives you a nice different playstyle to mix up between your games. If you get bored of using the same guns over and over again like I do, it gives you a nice variety of different guns you can play with. We've got SMGs, ARs, and then of course we've got that fully automatic sniper rifle in the M4 aftermarket part. But like I said at the start of the video, guys, please do let me know what guns you think I've missed in the comments below. Leave them in the comments with all the attachments. I'll go and give some of them a try, and if they are worthy, I will go ahead and make a video on them. But I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure you do smash the thumbs up on today's video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, notifications turned on, and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.